was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets, you have offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights of going I'm paid down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation beats opportunity, no? Being great as ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking?
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. What a way to start the fucking season off, boys.
Still going. One man to beat.
Let's go. What a way to start the season off.
Touchdown, Broncos. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd? They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now back to throw.
Thank you.
First throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far,
okay, this man was just all the way off the fucking sideline. How did they not call that, bro? Man, just what?
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. That's caught at the 2. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. A point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Let's go, man. I don't know who this guy's quarterback is, but he's trash.
Get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman, 27 yards. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
What a
so
fucking
on 4th
swat.
down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
All right, Pacheco, let's see what you're about.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but
You're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he still caught it. Let's go. Some bad accuracy.
They get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6. He'll look to throw. This is caught. The tight end Cameron. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
2nd and 7. Mims in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Oh, no, 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 no.
The lineman on the other side has got it.
Yes, Grandma.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the 1st quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10.
Are you waiting on me to put up the lights? I know you hear me.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that went too far.
You hear me?
In front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Are you waiting on me for the lights? Are you waiting on me for the lights?
To come right back out and defend their red zone. But
huh? I mean, I figured I'd help.
3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Well, I'd seen you raking leaves, not putting up the lights. That's why I was asking.
That's caught left side.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
ADHD is what it's called.
Receiver screen is getting enough blockers players in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not
Yo, bro.
field.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking in.
There you go. Yeah.
Incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick here is good.
Oh, another injury? Come on.
24-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And after the made field goal, Murray back out there to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Take that, thank you.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
It was pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Bro, another tight end? God, what is this? I have one tight end left on my roster.
Second and a couple. Looking to throw.
Let's go.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Bro, Kaliko has yet to complete a pass and has thrown 3 INTs.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind
Jesus
of lead
Christ.
in the quarter. And man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
Bro. 2 INTs for Cole Holcomb. Welcome to the squad.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
They might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment.
Let's go, Pacheco. Fucking stiff arm.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Williams is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I did not want to go for it.
Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Wow, that's a crazy throw and catch. That man rolled backwards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So nothing doing there. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel.
Thought he stepped out of bounds.
San Francisco. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Oh, that I thought he was going to hand it to the fucking running back.
41-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
That's unfortunate.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
3rd and 5. Back to throw.
Fucking doing click onto the ball and fucking click him
down inside the 15 he goes. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw again. And now here's another interception.
Oh, it wouldn't let me fucking take control of him. He was just running in a straight pass.
The Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Bringing everybody.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Evades him at the 10. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd down and 4.
Let's make some noise.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Fucking
And that will be
bitch.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Sub Spy. Ooh, I guess I can share screen for you too. I don't know if you're gonna watch it, but here you go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Clowns.
It's just me here.
ATK's back, come back.
Oh. I'm kicking
Good
Kaluko's ass right now. The game's only in halftime, so.
Buddy,
Not over
I'm
yet.
up like 40. It's Kaliko.
I'm up 27.
Alright, it's Kaliko.
We'll
It's not
see if
Clark.
week 1 fatigue
I
becomes
just gotta
any
take
kind of
it
a
as
factor
serious
as we
as
are
possible.
back underway in the 2nd half.
Fair enough.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter.
I'm about to get
from their
Stu's cheesy
25
ass
yard
play
line.
ban.
What play are you talking about? What play are you talking about?
The one where he runs like the bunch formation with the RPO shit.
Oh, yeah.
The San
didn't know it
Francisco
was, like, super
offense
cheesy.
ready to start their next drive.
This shit's just
Well,
broken,
CD,
dude.
they
Every time
certainly
he
know
runs
the
it.
hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away.
His pass rush is fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Impossible. Let's face it.
I just fumbled on the first play of the game.
Becomes impossible.
Who are you playing?
This possession
No.
is an empty one.
Oh, nice.
I recovered the ball, but holy. Algiers' first carry as a Green Bay Packer.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let me get a 1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's another pick. Oh, I dropped it.
And this will be incomplete. What can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Oh, if I could cut that corner.
41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Fuck! I dropped it. God damn it, man.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
2nd and 13. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit, finally you're on YouTube.
Me?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
For like the past 2 seasons. It was just that it was glitched, otherwise I would have been used to from the start. I used to be. Like my first season of the league. It just like glitched. I never knew how to fix it until Brazy and Kenny told me.
To get a clean throw his way.
He's got to tune in the new games.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Dude, come on.
Offense set to get this drive
How?
underway.
I just don't get how no one
exactly
can cover in
to
this
a
game.
nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
Just missing interceptions by fucking
Let's
inches.
just say it's been unusual.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
God, I hate this game, dude.
You change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
I'm watching on stream.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to
the fucking sideline.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
Stuck on their own goddamn players.
To the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Again, he'll drop to throw.
No.
It's caught by Debo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco off the option, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Come on, Pittman.
Incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Bro.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
All you got to do is hit that fucking throw, man.
Too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right
Oh
side.
my God, this game.
He sent the picture of his cat after saying he confused.
The throw Flico just made.
He said I lied.
absurd.
This son of a bitch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but Certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
Oh, that was a pick 6 I just dropped.
In the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners get a bit closer. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And you touched it too early, so I get more yards.
Are going to get the football. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Okay, I literally threw that. Hit that button as soon as I fucking hit it.
41-yard line. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Muscles him off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling.
Touchdown, Broncos! Marvin Mims, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 2nd half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of. Winning your season opener, getting off
little
to that
rat
good
boy
start,
space cam.
and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that today. I was taking an exam.
Yeah, I bought him one and sent it to him.
It's cold, dude.
And Murray now after the touchdown.
God, I can't wait to see his ass rage.
I think he played deuce.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
From what I saw in the chat, it looks like
get
he
him
won.
down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. Hitting opted
Damn,
for the
Moon's
touchdown.
launching that hoe. Damn, how's that not a pick?
I know, dude.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Oh, my guy might just pin me.
Stand right now in the 4th quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed
What
about
the
several
fuck
things.
was that, bro? A goddamn wheel route.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Can't we score?
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now they try
No, he didn't.
but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Wow.
See, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday.
Broncos with a week 1 win.